Hello, hello. We had a question. How can I get out of my funk and feel happy again? And we want to address it by showing you what we actually do and allowing you to try it. Okay. Experiment with yourself. Get to know this part of you. How can I get out of my funk and feel happy again? Rita,
Hi
what's
guys.
your funk?
This is Rita, Faster EFT Tactics upper level practitioner, and this is Tammy Magnuson, an upper level practitioner with Faster EFT Tactics. And some of the questions we get is like, how do I get out of my funk and feel happy again? So I guess, how do we do it? There's so many ways, guys, and there's no right or wrong way of doing it. It's just doing it the way that works for you. So you have to be like a rocket scientist and experiment and explore, like what feels good, what feels good, what feels good, and know how you know that it feels good. Are you seeing something? Are you hearing something? Are you feeling something? Are you smelling something? Are you tasting something? So, yeah, Tammy, that's as a practitioner, when people come to you, what do you hear? What do you see?
So the funk, I need to find the resources. So let's pretend, Rita, you've got some funk. So now I need to find out how you're doing this inside, right? Because the only thing we can influence and affect is what's inside of us. That's the only thing we can actually change. So what is it that lets you?
It's funny you should ask. I feel like I'm a little oddball. Like no one processes the way I process it, which is, so the funk I've been in lately is my taxes. Like, do your taxes. I want to do my taxes. So do my taxes is not motivating. It's not exciting, but I have a story that says it's boring. I'm avoiding it. And what I was trying to do yesterday was, what's my intention and what's my behavior? So I was trying to separate my intention from my behavior. So I thought my intention was to do my taxes. That's my intention, right? This is why coaching is so important, because you can't see your blind spots, guys. So, my behavior is that I'm avoiding, I'm making up a story. So I'm like, it's boring. I'm avoiding it. I don't want to do it by myself. I'm all alone with this. It's going to take so much effort. It's going to take away from my happy stuff. And so
effort, boring, and alone. Tell me how you know to do those. How do you know that?
Like I feel it, like just you saying it right now. I feel it like in my, like I want to cry, like I'm a little girl and I just want to cry and have my fit.
And where do you feel it? If you had to tell me, like, teach me how to be this little girl that wants a fit. Teach me how to be. What would I have to do?
You would have to feel rejected. Like you're not loved, you're not wanted, that your stuff
Tell
is
me
not
the feelings. Tell me it's like there's a boulder on my chest or a stone in my teeth. What is it?
I don't have those kind of sensations. I just have a throat choking up sensation.
Choking. Okay.
Yeah.
So that throat feeling, notice what it's like. Like, how big are the hands that are choking you? Or is it a rope? Or is it a twine? What is it?
It's just something that is arising, that is suffocating.
Okay. So like a big what?
Maybe like a small restriction, like you can't go through that smallness.
Oh, a restriction. Okay, so it's restricting.
Have you ever got restricted it when you're in trouble? You're on restriction.
Yes, right. Okay, so that restriction, how much pressure is there right there? Like just pick a number. How much pressure? PSI, pressure per square inch.
The PSI, that's exactly what I thought of when you said the flow. The PSI, I don't have a number, but if I was to make it up, I would say 28.
Yes, so I would ask if you had a number. Okay, so just notice that 28 and how you built that pressure up right there. Make it really strong, make it even stronger. Can you make it 100? Make that pressure really strong. And now I want to interrupt it. So notice that we're in a black cave. Open your eyes, pretend we're in a deep, dark, black cave, and I turn on all the lights. What happens to the darkness?
It disappears.
Let go of that pressure.
That pressure.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Deep breath in. Lower it all the way. Peace. And you have a good, happy memory. I already know this about Rita. She's got some good places that she can instead spend her time where it feels flowy and floaty and relaxing. Notice the color of that relaxation. Notice the sensation. Take that sensation of relaxation and just put it right on your throat. Move it around so easy. Deep breath in and out. Good job. Peace. Peace. We anchor peace right here. You can just do a small fist. You can do all sorts of things. This is an anchor for my body to create that good sensation. All right, let's go back and notice. Tell me about your throat. What do you notice?
It's not there.
Awesome.
It's not there.
Okay, now notice your taxes.
Oh.
What stands out?
Taxes. Taxes.
The numbers, the words, the black and white pick, the black and white, the
The thing is, I like doing taxes. I've done taxes for 15 years. So it's so interesting that this is the year I retired from taxes. And so I'm changing my structure of how to do taxes. So I like them. It's fun. It's exciting to do it. I love to see the numbers come together and you take this and you add that. So, so that's okay. But doing my taxes, let me look at that one.
What does doing mean? Tell me what doing means.
Doing means I can't do this. I have to go do my taxes, guys. I got to go. Bye.
It means separating yourself.
Yeah, separating. That's
oh, okay, good. So you can't do this. You have to do that. Notice how you do that. What is separating? What do you notice when you're separating?
Well, I need to separate so I can focus, because if I don't separate, I'm trying to do TV and eat and do my taxes at the same time, and I'm not able to do that.
Okay, so separate means what?
Separate means focus.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it leaves you alone.
Okay, so separate means alone. And notice that sensation, how you do alone. Make it really big. I'm all alone. Nobody's ever with me. I can't be with anyone else. Look up, smile, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. What's your favorite song?
Disco Duck.
Disco Duck. Tap to the beat of Disco Duck.
Yeah.
Deep breath in, blow it all away, and peace. And then we get right back to the peace. So the whole time, guys, we're interrupting a program. We're interrupting that deep groove in the brain that's making you feel uncomfortable, alone, dissatisfied, whatever it is in that funk. And that's stopping you from being motivated to go do it. Just do it. Right? Yeah. So spend more time in that peaceful feeling. Spend more time in that peaceful feeling than you do anything else. It's when the peace gets interrupted that you tap.
Right. And you want to say, you keep going to your zero until you flip it, until you see it better until you rewrite it. So we would have you now rewrite it. So rewrite doing taxes like it's exciting, it's adventurous, and you get to complete it. And maybe you get cash back. Woo, right?
There you go.
Or maybe you have to pay.
Woo!
That's a different story.
Hey.
So it's keep creating, get it to a 0, tap all those sensations, those stories, every word. You guys take every word. Notice how Tammy was like, well, what does that mean? Because it's important to know what it means, so that way we don't overlook it. So you're actually, so it might be rejection, it might be alone, so you might tap each of those words down till you don't feel it, you don't see it, you don't hear it. Rewrite it where it's happy, a smiling. We call it smiling. Smiling could be a sensation. Smiling could be a look. Smiling could be you and the other person making complete peace. And and that's just one of the ways to tap. Remember, don't go to anything really strong. Don't go to any trauma that you can't handle. If you just think about it and your heart palpitates, just start tapping.
Right.
So you can start from a distance. So I hope this was of value to you. And
yes,
anything else?
And be sure that you subscribe, like below, so that you can see that we're doing this every day for you. Like we're doing this every day, and we want your questions. So feel free to ask us a question and we will help you get through what it is that's going on in your life. And when you change what's going on inside, as soon as Rita feels free and not alone, and then all of a sudden her action will automatically and effortlessly change. Okay. So we want to invite you to subscribe and like. And also we do this with a group of people twice a week. And it's super fun to see them be able to take what's going on, whatever's going on in their life, change it, and then create something that they really want. What you think about, you create. And we want to invite you